with that, we would have argument. Would you like us to proceed, or would you like to hear from the state first?
Mr. Rigby, you wish to
I'll waive
reserve
concluding.
All right, you may make your argument.
Thank you, Your Honor. It is difficult to reconcile two different sides of Mr. Dukes. On one hand, Your Honor, he sits before you convicted by a jury for having lied on June 16, 2016 to the GBI, and in doing so concealed a confession by Ryan Duke of murder and concealed the burning and death of Miss Grinstead. On the other hand, Your Honor, as you can see from Exhibit 1, he enlisted in the U.S. Army in 2006. On October 2009, he was deployed, a combat deployment to Kirkuk, Iraq, and stayed there until October 2010. He was later deployed again into combat in Mazar-e-Sharif, Afghanistan, February 2012 through October 2012. He was honorably discharged, Your Honor, June 2013. And if you look at Block 13 of Defense Exhibit 1, you will see that Mr. Dukes is a highly decorated soldier from his time in the Army. He was awarded a Bronze Star Medal, an Army Commendation Medal, 4 Army Achievement Medals, an Army Good Conduct Medal, the National Defense Service Medal, the Afghanistan Campaign Medal with 2 campaign stars, the Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, the Korean Defense Service Medal, the Iraq Campaign Medal with the campaign star, the Army Service Ribbon, the Overseas Service Ribbon, the NATO Medal, a Combat Action Badge, though these actions in defense of our country cannot and do not take away what happened to Miss Grinstead, Your Honor. They show that there is good in Mr. Dukes, that he is not entirely evil, that he is someone who, notwithstanding his actions in 2005 and 2016, is someone who has good in them. Your Honor, looking at the charges of conviction, we would submit to the court that counts 1 and 2, the false statement counts, would merge for the purposes of sentencing under Nazario v. State, 293 Georgia 480, given that the way this was indicted are multiple crimes really for the same act and for the same conduct. All 4 crimes were proved with essentially the same evidence. We would also submit to the court that counts 1 and counts 3 would merge as they cover the exact same conduct, which is the concealment of the confession of Ryan Duke. So the question becomes, what is a fair sentence for Mr. Bo Dukes? And Your Honor, we would submit to you that a sentence of 12 years would be fair in this case. 12 years. The period of time between 2005, when these actions occurred, and 2017, when Mr. Dukes, without promise of a specific charge, without promise of a specific benefit, without immunity, sat down with GBI agent Shadell and bared his soul, telling his role in what happened in 2005 and putting into motion the actions that brought Ryan Alexander Duke, the man who now stands trial for the murder of Tara Faye Grinstead, bringing him to justice, allowing Ms. Grinstead's family to have the answers they had sought for so long. Judge, you've heard the evidence in this case. I know you've been taking notes and paying close attention. And I don't think I'm stretching the truth when I tell you that had Mr. Dukes not come forward in 2017, the chances of Ryan Alexander Duke having ever been apprehended, having ever been charged, and having ever been brought to trial are marginal at best. That, Your Honor, I would submit warrants some consideration of mercy. Thank you, Judge. And Your Honor,